Oh,
Look at the other photo.
you know. There it is.
All
You make
right.
a really dramatic voice to read this.
we got to get some. We got to get somebody to read this off for us that I can play it every week.
Wouldn't it be like AI with like John Huston? John Huston or Orson Welles.
I did
James Earl Jones.
Yeah, oh my God. That would be so great.
I did some looking into this, and there are sites that you can get on. Now, a lot of them are subscription. You got to pay for them, and I don't know how the quality of them, but it would be worth it just to get a couple like that.
I would pay to have James Earl Jones do this.
No, right?
So would I. All right. Well, we are live on Let's Talk Jaws Live. Jaws 50 is throwing some fits here, so I'm going to give it another shot. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But we're live on YouTube, and Let's Talk Jaws Live. So. All right. Not successful on, but all right, we're going to roll with it, gentlemen. So,
all right.
Let me take a shot here, and
Here
we are.
That's it. Rock and roll.
Yeah. Happy belated 5th anniversary, guys.
Yeah.
First off, I want to welcome everyone, and I want to apologize because I'll tell you what, I was sitting here. It was about an hour and a half before the show, and I'm rolling things out last night and had a bit of an issue. And I'll be honest with you, I was not really happy. I was not saying very kind things, and I had to cancel last week because I picked up a virus, and it would not allow me to use anything visual wise. So I do apologize to everybody. Thank you guys for hanging on and coming back. And we even got a couple people chiming in already. We got Bacon saying, yo.
Yo.
Bacon is. Look at the chat, old man. I don't know who that's referring to. We got Robert saying hi.
Hello.
Robert, hello. Great to be back. Happy anniversary. And you know it's a special occasion when we got this guy on right here. Look at this. Victor. Victor joined us tonight. All right.
Okay. Happy to be here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Remember, next year, guys, I swear to God, June. Again, every time the months go on, I'm getting really nervous about Jaws 50. I swear to God, I'm pissing my pants here because at least I know that we're all going to be there regardless. Michael, you have a lot of pull down there. Make something happen because my joy is to read the script right on South Beach and everybody takes a part because they're going to be downloaded. Let's read the script of Jaws on the chair right at South Beach. I could die the next day. You know?
Martin Ross had to fight over who gets to play Quint. Because they're the two bricks.
You know what that's going to come down to, don't you? It's going to come down to an arm wrestling match at Nakano's.
Oh, then Phil would win.
Yeah.
You know,
I was going to say.
In my senior year in high school, my guidance counselor, Robert McGinnis, a great man who's probably one of the reasons I'm still alive, recognized that I needed something to occupy my time. And he got a 60mm camera and 1,000 feet of film from the Air Force. And I tried to remake Jaws. I filmed a couple scenes. I played Brody. John was going to be Hooper. Yeah. So John could come to the island. He could play Hooper.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
That'd be great.
It would be fun.
Oh, it has to happen.
That would be a blast. Yeah.
Oh, man. It better be. This is my third time to Charm. Like I said, it's been 25 years since I've been there in 2000. Nothing was going on. I felt like such a loser. I'm glad I saw the Red Sox there. But it has to happen because I don't know, man. How can it be the 50th anniversary of Martha's Vineyard and nothing happens? All right, because 25 years, Mike. I mean,
something's going to happen, whether it's official or whether it's us. Something's going to happen that you can absolutely depend on.
Well, we got Donna. Okay, she's the queen of Martha's Vineyard down there. I mean,
I was in communication with the head of the chamber today. They are meeting in a couple weeks.
Oh, come on, Mike.
People that are have a vested interest in the event, and the idea is to hopefully announce something by the end of December.
Oh boy! Imagine if it's done on December 30th, my birthday. Wouldn't that be something? That'd be a good gift. We are going to Martha's friggin' Vineyard.
I'll mention that to her. Extend an olive branch to our friends to the north.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, and we got to get Jamie Saunders in here. I'm glad you brought him on the show because I can't believe he and I were at Expo 2017 talking to Richard Dreyfuss. It was great. He was right behind me and everything.
Oh, no
I could not
kidding.
believe. Yeah, it was him. And
Great guy.
wow, that tells. Look, really, guys, you should have seen the massive size of Jaws fans in Toronto, all the way up from Oshawa to Niagara. Like, if they would just freaking show up, even Jaws 2 fans.
I am
I
trying
mean,
to. I've reached out. Phil Elric has put me in touch with
Yeah.
people over in the UK.
Yeah,
I've reached out to the people that do the big shows in Toronto.
yeah.
I am, I guess, de facto representative for the Jaws 2 kids, and I
Thank you.
try to get us some appearances. So
Yeah. I mean,
if you'll have us, we'll be there.
oh, well, Toronto opened the doors. Happy to have you guys up here, man. It's a nice town, and like I said, we may not have the best subway system. We're ranked 13th, but I know we have congestion on our highways and everything. But hey, we still got the CN Tower. Okay, that's all we have. We got Niagara Falls to the south of us, and the Big Dick over there by the lake, and that's it. We don't have much to offer, but we got great restaurants. It's true. You guys will eat like pigs. We have all walks of life of food. And speaking of CN Tower, I'm going to be doing the stair climb for the 8th time this Saturday, 1,700 steps.
Very
Wow.
nice, but hey, very
Yeah.
very nice. I'm very big on that kind of stuff, and that's really cool. And doing it for a good charity is even
Yep,
better.
United
Yes.
Way, and
Yes, love
April is World Wildlife. And how fitting that number 10 will be 2026, which I cannot believe the CN Tower will be 50 years old. June the
that's very
25th.
nice.
Wow.
To me, the 70s should not be 50 years ago. You know, I was
feel that way?
no, I mean, oh, bloody hell. I mean, when I listen to the Boston album, the Eagles, the Rolling Stones and all that, like, I can't listen to the shit that's out there right now. Right now, it's Taylor Swift all over the place. She's got 6 shows here in Toronto. Oh, my dear Lord. It's just overkill.
Wait, if you're complaining about 6 shows in Toronto, don't come to the States, pal.
Oh.
She had,
Oh,
she had 80,000 plus for 2 nights at Arrowhead,
oh, man.
and she met Travis Kelce, so it all worked out.
Yeah. We had Bruce
Hey.
Springsteen today and yesterday.
Uh-huh.
The boss was in town.
What's
So
your one or
maybe,
two
uh,
comments?
A movie
Go ahead.
about
I'm sorry.
him, right?
Yes, they are.
Really?
Good.
About him
Oh,
in Toronto.
Yeah,
What the fuck? What?
yeah, that's what I
No
heard.
way!
Yeah, because they had a picture. They had a picture of him on the set with the guy that's playing him.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Mike. Okay, I'm going to be shooting every damn media person here. I would have been on that set. I don't care if I got kicked out from the director or the AD. I'm going to be on that set. I want to get him to sign my Born to Run album. I still have it. Open it up. Boom. Sign the fucker, and then you live in peace.
Yeah, the first pressing or the second? Because the first pressing produced by John Landau. John Landau's first name is spelled wrong.
Holy
Wow.
mo! Okay, can you put Mike's facts? You gotta that. Okay, that's incredible.
It is.
Wow.
a nice one.
Well,
Yeah.
you come to the
Well, hey,
vineyard
guys.
next year. Billy Van Sant will be there. You
Oh.
say, hey, next time you're home with Steven, give this to Steven.
yeah. Oh my God.
Well,
Wow.
hey guys, what do you say? Let's quick hit a
Yeah.
comment or two, and we say we start to kind of look back on the last 5 years and maybe take a look at where things will be going. How's that sound? Sound good?
Do it.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh,
Hi, Keith.
awesome.
Hi, Jen.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So, a couple things. So, we got someone on here saying by the name of Bikin or Bacon. I don't quite recognize who that is. Saying we want to join the conversation. Maybe shoot me a message, maybe through Facebook. Let me know who you are and those kind of things, and we can, set something up here, maybe get you in for a bit. That would be cool.
Yeah.
We got Robert asking, is everything okay with Janie? If you don't mind me asking. Janie's doing all right. Janie's just taking a little break from things. She's had her hands full. She will be back around. She just kind of need a little breather, a little decompression.
Hey.
We talked to her a little bit earlier tonight and back and forth, and just has her hands full with a couple things right now. Don't worry. Good old Janie Jones Clark is going to be back and in full force and ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, JJ, we have great people on the set. Thank you guys for bringing in JJ, Keith, Hooper. Get Martin back on the set, and thank you, Mike and Nate, for bringing in all the guests, especially from Jaws 2. Do I have to say any more how important that damn movie is to me? I mean, come on. Michael, thank you for the 2 books, because we do it. It's a very important sequel, okay? I don't know why it gets land-based, okay? Yes, okay, Quint is gone, Robert Shaw died, his character died, and Dreyfuss didn't do it, but it's a damn good sequel.
Thank you.
Okay, Michael, okay, since you're the author of these 2 books.
I didn't make it, but thank you.
No.
What happens,
Okay, no, I got to ask you 5 guys. Thank you. Jaws 2 is ace. You're damn right it is. Thank you, Robert. Okay, I got to ask you 5 questions, guys. Okay, the first question. Okay, if he kept Bob's death in it, and he saved Marge, killed Bob, that was in the script, both scripts. That would have meant so much to that damn movie, because that was the only movie that did not have a final kill in the last 5 minutes. How could you take that out? That scene where it's going after Lucy has nothing to do with an attack. It's not going for Lucy. It's going for Bob. It's a massive screw-up. And when you take that out, you lose that final kill. Just like take Quint's death out, what do you got? What do you got? Nothing. But you got it in Jaws 3, and you got it in Jaws 4. And the other thing, remember, again, thank you, Mike, for the pictures. I knew, even when I was 12 years old, when Roy Scheider's character is going over the cable, I knew that shark should have appeared, that little scare, and that picture in the back, and they take it out.
Yeah.
Why? That would have been a jump seat. That's 2.
I'm guessing could have been technical issues. Might not have looked good. I'd say talk to Verna Fields, but she's dead, and Neil Travis is dead now. The editor.
Yeah, Canadian Neil Travis. And number 3, okay, you got the cage scene, the shark encounter with Matt Hooper. Why did you not keep the helicopter scene in Jaws 2? I didn't know about that until 1981. That was not in the movie in the screen in 78. All you see is the little bubbles. Then here comes the ABC. What the hell happened here? Come on.
Time constraints.
Yeah.
They wanted to make it short.
Could have been ratings as well. Could have been they didn't want to bump the rating, and one more kill scene would have been the end of it. So you got little things you got to put into perspective. I think we don't think about.
The way Billy described Bob's death scene, that would have made the movie R. I think if they had actually made it the way he described it and the way it was shot. So
it's kind of what I'm thinking as well. Yeah.
At
any rate, hey, I do have a little message here from Janie. I can't pull the message up live, but I do want to read this out. So just to to kind of rebuttal there what happened. So Janie says, and she wants us to go out to everybody. So everyone listening. So it says, "Hello, crew. It's me, Janie Jones Clark. I know I've been absent, but I need to back away from social media and some other things. It says my heart has been heavy and I needed time to heal. But my love and adoration for these groups, especially Let's Talk Jaws Live and back in the day, have given me a platform that I was not expecting. Hopefully I will return soon. And until then, please tune in with Mike and Nate. Without them, there would not be a show. Much love, Janie." So
Jay.
From Janie.
JJ, cheers.
Thank you, Jay.
Oh my God. Yeah. Man,
Very
God
much
Almighty.
so.
Oh, good Lord.
All right. So
hey, Michael. Sorry,
yes.
Michael. How far from JJ do you live? You two seem to be not that far living, or in the States, or.
Jane's in Tennessee. She's probably about a 10-hour drive from me.
Oh, sorry, 10 hours. Oh, sorry. Man,
and we're kind of Mike, you're more middle, Janie's more south, and I'm more east, northeast. So little triangulation there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you're South Florida, North Florida, nice. At least you guys are much warmer than up here because we're going to get cold. We had some good warm temperatures, and now we're going taking a nosedive. Oh boy.
Time of year.
What? Cold in Canada?
No.
Yeah. Oh, Michael, we had 76 degrees on Tuesday. Oh my God, 23 degrees. Walking home, I could have biked home in November. Oh Christ! What is nice? It was beautiful. I'm here all my life. Oh, there it is. Look at
Let's
that.
set it off. So looking back on 5 years, let's talk Jaws Live. Kind of hard to believe it's 5 years, but I often look back and reflect all the time on me, struggling to get through. And on Thursday night, sitting there with my laptop open, doing schoolwork, waiting for the show to come live. I mean, and that's what it was for the first 2-3 years. And that's what pulled me into this. I just felt I loved it so much. I needed to somehow jump in and help out however I could. And I go back, and even getting ready for this show, I spent a ridiculous amount of hours going back and just watching old episodes. And I watch old episodes quite often, especially from Jay's page. I'll go back and sit and watch those and the interviews and stuff like that. And complete admiration. And so over the last 5 years, it's been a pretty close-knit group of people. We've all had connections with each other, whether it's now, whether it's in the past. Times have crossed. I mean, whether it be, Mike, you and Jay, definitely the OGs, the people that started this out. And Janie, Janie
Mike.
was jumping in with shows and doing shows way before. Mike was keeping everything afloat for, maybe you guys don't remember, for over a year by himself.
This man right above me, man, all by himself.
Listen.
Thank God. Oh, shit,
Listen,
Mike.
I never realized how tough and isolated you are and how exposed you are until it was last Christmas. We did a Christmas show. We had a chunk of the show left over. And I said, you know what, guys? I'm just going to tackle this on a Saturday afternoon myself. I did
I love it.
half hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
That's when you realize how hard it is by yourself. And so, that made me kind of go, geez. And so
Thank you, Dave, helping out.
Definitely.
Listen,
it's like as an actor, and John will tell you this, it's better to have others to play off of and to judge their reaction. The hardest part for me doing it by myself was I didn't have someone to add something or to say something funny, and trying to watch the comments and the same thing. It wasn't as interactive. Now it's like
2 thumbs up, Mike. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
My honor.
Absolutely.
My honor, my pleasure.
And with the addition of our comic relief down here, he's
Oh,
no, don't take it away from him. We don't bring him on here because of his good looks. He's also very funny, and but on top of that, he's a fact machine too. He and Mike and Janie, it's constantly an education for me. I sit back and take it in because I don't have that. I don't have that knowledge base that these guys have. And so really cool.
Oh shit! And you guys said Russell.
Zeppo. He's Groucho, not Zeppo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I would be remiss if I didn't pull up a clip, and I have so many clips here. I'm going to have to drag them on here live, so you might have a second or two delay or whatever. I have so many clips. I probably like 10 or 15 different clips here. I would be remiss if I didn't pull up just a snippet of the very first episode of Let's Talk Jaws Live.
Right on.
Very first one. I got to bring that up. All right.
No, this is great, Mike. This is great.
All right, so give me a second here. Let me go dig this out amongst all my clips. And this is trying to keep them down pretty short. So here we go.
Trip down memory lane. Here we go.
Yes, here we go. Very first show ever.
Blast from the past.
Introduction to Mike and Jay. Here we go.
Yeah. I'm a YouTube blogger.
And I'm Michael Smith. I'm also a fanatic, and I'm a writer and all other kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah. How's everybody
There we go.
doing today? I wanted to say hi. Who's here? You have to,
Wow.
people. I just want to let you know that when you put a comment down, just put your name and your last initial so we know what you're saying, so we can read your comments on our software. So I can't see who's on right now, but I just want to say, give everybody say thank you very much for coming
Wow.
on and joining us. And we got
Wow.
some big surprises coming up, Michael, for the Jaws fans.
Oh.
We got
We
some- Yeah, we do.
Oh.
So we're not.
I'm not
saying anything yet,
surprised
but,
because I already know about it. I'm not surprised. But
well,
others,
yeah,
others
I know.
will be.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Anyways, I just wanted to just say, check it out and just.
Wow.
Aw.
So there,
Beautiful.
the first
Beautiful.
episode. How about that? You know?
Yes. See?
Didn't need glasses then.
My God. So again, Michael, how did you put this together? How long were you and Jay talking? Let's go live. How long did it take to go from A to live back in 2020? How did you guys talk?
Jay contacted me. Jay contacted me about doing a show, and she told me later she had vetted me because she had heard I don't know why, that Mike was an asshole. So
What?
she reached out.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Really?
But she reached out to a couple people. I know, John's stunned. So she reached out to a couple people, and they assured her that I didn't bite and that I was very friendly. And
Yeah.
she had this idea for a show, and I said, sure, be happy to do it. I mean, this is all Jay's brainchild.
Wow.
We decided we just do what the show said. We talk Jaws, and we picked Thursday night,
Oh.
kind of the end of the week, and
Boom. Wow.
Yeah.
Ah, what a lovely woman. Frickin'.
We have to do a little dedication to Jay.
Jesus Christ. I've never seen this happen to anybody, what she had to go through.
My only hopes are that she's doing well. I really do, and we love to one day kind of reconnect with her. And we talked earlier about going back and catching the early episodes. And the one thing I often look at and see and wish that I could drag out is some of the spark and some of the I don't know, the attitude and the charisma that she brought to every damn episode of the show. I mean, she really did. Whether it was her firing off one-liners or her knowledge, she was always incredibly upbeat and just you could tell love what she was doing. And it's the only reason any of us do it. But it was always very apparent. And I think I tried to pull some pictures up, just some of the different faces of Jay, because there was a lot to her. Very dynamic person. And so we have to dedicate something to her. In fact, I'm going to pull up a clip of Jay. In fact, I've got 2 clips of Jay, but I want to pull up one of my favorite clips, and it was an introduction. It was a start to the one show. And this is, if you know Jay, you're going to see this clip and go, that's Jay. If you don't know Jay, this will give you a little bit of what I'm talking about, a little bit of that spark, a little bit of that fire that Jay had. So here we go. Let me pull that clip up here for us, guys. All right, here we go. This is one of my favorite Jays. Here we go.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question for everybody.
Remember this, Mike?
Is that bounty on the shark in cash or check?
I don't think that's funny.
Oh,
That's funny at all.
oh my God.
Mrs. Taft.
Oh my
Mrs.
God.
Taft has joined us.
Mrs. Taft.
How's the hotel doing on
Oh,
the island?
Are you
Making any money?
closing beaches? Are you closing the beaches?
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Only
Wow.
24 hours. 24 hours is like 3 weeks. Who is that girl? I want to know who said that.
That's incredible. Oh,
Cameron.
That's Jay.
oh,
In essence, that's Jay.
oh,
Not that I'm trying to deduce her to anything,
Oh,
but that was
man.
the liveliness that Jay would bring in.
oh,
Let me say real quick for our newer viewers, about 2 years ago, Jay bought a new computer and she got hacked, and it was really, really bad. And they got a hold of all of her information. They pretty much destroyed her life.
I can't believe
So
this.
that's why she's not. She's here in spirit, but that's why she stopped coming on the show, because she was afraid. She had to change her social security number twice.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was
She had to
bad.
buy 3 different phones.
Yeah.
But this is all because of her.
Oh man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And she had been messaging me because I run off of the same computer that she had bought. So she was messaging me about how to do certain things and stuff like that. And yeah, next thing you know, the rug was pulled out from underneath her. And yeah.
Okay, I got to ask you guys something. Do you think this stalker was some of the people that were watching the show and just looked at her, she's attractive, and thought, I'm gonna get because how do you get a hold of Jay Smith? It's 3 years on, and then 2 years this happens. Do you think it was a viewer watching this show, because we don't know these names? And then someone, oh, look at that. I mean, do you think it was one of our viewers?
Never thought of that.
It's so hard to kind of really narrow that down, Vic. To be honest with you,
It's
it
just
could have been someone that
bullshit.
had no idea about the show, but was able to get in on a new computer,
Oh.
get a hold of her new IP address and all of her personal. I mean, you think about what people have attached to their phones right now, paying
Mhm.
bills,
Oh.
credit cards. I mean, really, let's be honest. And so,
Oh.
it's
Oh
unfortunate.
dear, that's
that she
scary,
got hacked
guys.
that way.
That
But,
is,
yeah.
Oh, Jay, wherever
Yeah.
you are, God, we miss you, guy. I hope she's there next July, June or July, because you're going to hear a roar, because Mike, Jesus Christ, it was used to. You are the creator. You can't, like I said, thank you, Nate, for keep it going. But Jay, she may be gone. She's in spirit, but we can't forget about her.
Definitely.
But Christ, what she's gone through as a human being, totally uncalled for. I wish somebody here was a cop or a CIS to find out who this car, because he never found this person, did they? Who did this? Did they?
Not that I know of.
And they could have been halfway across the
Anyway.
world. So it's been, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, Jay, wherever you are, God love you. All right. Yes, Jaws 2 guests. Yeah.
How about we talk about some favorite guests over the span of 5 years? I know which ones that I enjoyed the most. I know which ones that were my favorite to watch. But you guys at home, you guys here in the studio, what were some of your favorite guests on the episodes? Go ahead, Vic. We'll start with you.
Yeah.
Gary.
Gary, was it Gary who played Andy Nichols and Jaws 2? Is it Gary?
Gary, yeah.
Yeah. Number one, we talked about it. So everybody, there wasn't a dry eye in that show. Oh my God, that was. Thank you, Michael, for bringing him in. And I think it was with Cole, because it was with her Brooke. It was those Gigi and Gary. It was a dual guest on that show. I think
it was right around the same time. But they've done done videos. They've done videos for us where they reenact. Yeah,
that was great. See,
as a matter of fact, I have the little clip that they did for fun with us here. Why don't I pull that in real quick, guys? From the show that you're talking about.
That's it. Yeah.
You see what's happening? You're shot.
Beautiful. See? Beautiful.
Talk about being a good sport. Yeah, they're staying in a hotel somewhere. We're gonna do this. Why not?
Thank you. Yeah. See, Jaws 2 rules. I have nothing else to say. How do I have to spill my guts out? How important that movie was as a 12-year-old, and to this day, that's why. And because I was the same age as Sean, that's why I'm so connected. God forbid, I can't believe he died of brain cancer, the same brain cancer that took my brother in 2015. Can you friggin' believe that? Glioblastoma. Think about that. 56 and he's dead.
Hold on a second. Someone's coming on.
Hey, JJ. There you go.
Hey!
Hey, beauty. There you go,
Hey.
beauty.
Great to see you.
There you go.
Guys.
Welcome.
I'm watching at home, and I just couldn't miss out on this. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I thought I could, but I couldn't.
No, you're part of it. You were a special guest when you helped out Mike when he hey, you were there. You were bang on. God love you.
I know, but I just wanted to pop in and say, happy anniversary.
Shit.
Number one, I wanted to come in and say hey to everybody. Say yes, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I have to take some time, but I didn't want to do it this way. Number two, if I didn't come on and Victor was on, I'd really screw that up.
You'd regret it.
I would.
Mwah.
That would be regretting it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
hell
Pleasure
no,
to meet
I'm
you.
not-
You
I'm
could have
not
been
doing
Wally
that.
Kemp and he's Lou Gehrig. We never see you again.
Exactly. It was
Yeah.
like this is like Haley's Comet. Fuel gone.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
and,
Nice.
and number three, I have had the best time in my life with this show, and Jay was a big part of it.
Yes.
And the messages that she and I would send each other, kind of like me and Nate, on just like,
Agreed.
oh my God, that would be great. Let's say that. It was a sisterhood with me and her. And I miss it so terribly. So, darling, if you are watching, I love you, girl.
Yeah.
So, and I just wanted to pop on. So.
No, please.
So glad you did.
My hair looks a mess because I've been busy.
No.
No,
beautiful.
No makeup. Well.
Hey,
beautiful.
Good to see your
Beautiful.
face. Good to hear your voice, Janie.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah. You're a vital part of the show, and I say thank you because especially oh Christ, thank you.
But I just had to pop on because I'm like, really, to be honest, when I found out Victor was going to be on, I'm like, I'm stupid. I can't miss that opportunity. That's a
they got the thing going there. Yep. Yep.
So,
I was gonna wear though my Jaws 2, but only Michael would agree. I'm not sure how you guys feel about a Jaws 2 T-shirt on a Jaws show, but to me, next time I'm coming on, I got to wear my full pride Jaws 2.
Well,
and, because that's
what Nate was saying about favorite people being on. I have to say just about everybody that's been on, because it's opened the doors for me to know these people, and now they're friends. And Mike and Nate understands that, and Hoop understands that. But one of my favorites was Billy Van Zandt, and he was very, very kind to send a birthday greeting to my dear friend who sadly passed away from COVID months later after he sent her a birthday message. So Billy is probably my top one, I would have to say.
Well, Jay, while you're on, we happen to have a message here from Billy. So why don't we bring that in?
What does Bob say?
Wow.
Come on, Billy.
Here we go.
Hi there, it's Billy Van Zandt. You know me as Bob from Jaws 2 over there. Just want to wish a happy 5th birthday to Let's Talk Jaws Live.
Yeah.
Don't look at day over 4 for some reason. Anyway, have a happy 5th. Love talking to you guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Excellent.
Look at that.
Oh, so
Look at that. See?
He turned Hey, Stevens, sign this Born to Run album for Victor.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Michael, if you didn't say, who the hell knows that Steven Van Zandt is Billy Van Zandt's brother? Holy Moses.
Yeah, now they have a street named after them. So, hey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Up in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Wow. JJ's facts.
No, wait. I'm slacking on my duties tonight. There we go.
Wow.
JD's facts.
Yeah, JD.
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you and JJ and Michael, man, it's awesome. You just sit back and Nate. Just sit back and let two go at it, and then JD, there you go. Just sit back.
I'm telling you, it's it's like coming home to dinner once a week.
It is.
Shows up. Honestly, I mean, really.
Okay.
That's what it is. It's that close knit. I haven't met Janie yet. We're gonna meet. We're gonna meet sometime. What is it?
Whoa! Uh-oh.
God, yeah, absolutely. I mean, these guys have become
Be conservative.
and I'm very serious. First time I met Mike, in person, not on the show, and it's different when you're on a show. First time I met Mike, I come walking out of the hotel, and Mike's getting stuff, and I said, "Is that Mike Smith?" And you're greeted with a hug, and it's like someone you've known.
Yep.
Since growing up, and same with Janie, and Hoop is no different. You meet Hoop. I mean, I went out with these guys one evening, and it was like hanging around with a bunch of people that I went to school with, and it's just. It's something that you don't often have, especially when you're talking through social media, because there's so much foreign distance and who's who and what's what and everything. So that's what's unique about this situation, this group, and beyond this group. So many people. Vic, you're one of those people. I mean, I can start rattling off names. James, Jamie, Mark,
Keith
Simmons. I mean, so many people. Milos.
Oh, Milos, yeah.
I mean,
Australia.
We have people. We have people from Australia. We have people from Europe. We have people from down South America. I mean, really, so many people. Sonia, who I talk to all the time. I was talking to Don on the phone last night. It's a very close knit community, and I love the term Jaws Army, but I view it more as a Jaws family these days. I really do. I honestly do. So
that's because Donna's the fairy Jaws mother of Martha.
Oh yeah,
yes. She is.
That's what
Big Donna.
So
JJ, she's like a mother to you. Could you get her on the show, please?
I will try. She gets kind of to a point. She's like, "Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go on that."
I had tried to get on her, so I tried to get her on. So yeah.
That'd be nice to meet her.
Yeah.
That's actually
wonderful.
That's actually where I met Mike and Juanita for the first time. Was at Donna's house.
What?
Was it really? Did not know that.
See what I'm getting at? I get nothing twice down there, and these three get to hobnob right there on Martha's Vineyard. That just tells you my luck. So this better be third time the charm.
Okay,
this better happen.
But wait a minute. I had to walk into Donna's house. She was throwing a birthday party, and I did not come empty-handed. I came in with a bottle of white and a bottle of red. That's what I didn't know what she was serving, so I got one of each.
Hey, that's it. Just like just like Captain Hooper. I mean, Dr. Hooper.
Yeah. So many. So many people who have become, a part of my life that I talk to all the time. I talk to and message. I mean, honestly, just like you do. And I'm going to get off my little podium here, but I'm 100% serious about that. And that's what draws me in and brings me in. And that's why I'm here. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. The Jaws, we're all Jaws people. The Jaws has become the vehicle for those relationships. And that's something you can't get everywhere. It really is. It really is. And so that's something to kind of keep in mind. So.
And I got to tell you this, during the winter time where it's a shit snow up to my neck out here, this saves me. Oh, man. Winter blahs galore, because on January 14th, it's on Google, the most depressing day of the year. We had an episode on that. It just saves me, it gets me right. Because once the Super Bowl is done, winter's over. So, so take me to February. I beg you, the show. Take me through February. March 1st comes along, winter's over, hallelujah, and there we go. So no cancellations on March, please. I mean, February, please.
Well, and speaking of which, you guys at home, obviously you can get on Mayor Vaughn Productions on YouTube and catch all of the ones that I've cataloged, but you can also get on Let's Talk Jaws, which is a YouTube channel, and you can catch a lot of the shows that Jay and Mike did. So just be aware. There's two separate sites. Get on them. In fact, maybe I'll have to get on there and kind of post it after the show. Get on them. Go back and watch them. Just some awesome stuff. I mean, really, some great stuff there. Hey, speaking of which, we keep kind of going back and forth with guests. I've got one or two other people that left us some messages. So let's pull up another message or two here for us. Here's our friend Gary leaving us a message.
Hello, Michael, and Let's Talk Jaws Live. Happy 5th birthday. Here's Gary Springer, Andy from Jaws 2, and I'm at the El Gouna Film Festival here on the banks of the Red Sea in Egypt. Are there sharks in the Red Sea? I'll have to check that out. Anyway, again, happy birthday, and I hope everything goes great in another 5 years. Bye.
Love it. Thank you,
Wow.
Gary. There you go.
Very cool.
Wow.
Very, very, very
There you go.
cool.
See,
Yeah.
Jaws 2 family. It's. Oh Christ! That movie. It brings me to life. It gives me life. That's all I can say. You know, it's the best. It's the best. Jaws 3, Jaws 4. But you know, if I want to fall asleep fast, I put on number 4 or number 3 or whatever. But just give me Jaws 2, and I'm good to go. That's.
Well, you know, we've had all these new movies coming out. There was what is it, Under Paris or whatever? There's now a second one.
That was good. That was good.
I watched it. That was okay. I finally saw, what was the Australian one where a tsunami comes in and they're in a
Bait.
I finally watched Bait. That wasn't bad either. And then what else did I see was coming out? There was something else tied into one of the films that either we did live or we talked about doing live, that there's a second one coming. And I want to say
Nemo. No, I'm kidding.
I want to say like Ghost Shark, or there's another Ghost Shark coming out or something like that.
I did hear.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. So, and you know, we've gone through and hit so many different things. And one of the things that we hit on the one time, we did a show on parodies. You guys remember doing the Jaws parody stuff? Pull up all the different clips, and we had music, we had video and stuff like that. And I had a picture that I was going to bring up and pull up, and I can't even credit who made this because I honestly don't know. But since we've been talking about remakes and Jaws, you know, whatever, Jaws of Revenge and stuff like that, I just want to pull up. This is a great Elmo parody, and it's just a picture. That's all it is. But here we go. Check it out. There you go. Let's give some credit there. Am I right? How about that? Huh? We don't need Godzilla. We got. Oh my! He's pretty pissed off too.
Wow!
You know,
wow!
This could be like you know, they're always teaching about being kind and about recycling. This could be like almost pissed off because people keep throwing trash in the ocean, right?
That's right. Know what? I wish I would have had that picture and showed Kevin Clash when he was here and a fanboy with the Muppets. I mean, that would have been awesome. You know, Elmo, your boat. I mean, just like really.
Elmo, you need a bigger boat.
Wow. Yeah.
Good.
Kevin Clash. Oh my God.
Laugh it up, Robert. Laugh it up. That is wow.
Very good stuff, guys, without a doubt. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Incredible.
See how creative they are? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, hey, why don't we pull up another guest clip? Can we do that? Let's see what else we got. Let me see what else I got floating on over here. I've got so many over here. I am going to pull up one that I want to say is an older one, but was a great guest. And I don't want to say I didn't expect this, but at the time, I just thought this guy was wonderful. He was so incredibly candid. Some of his answers, and you have to apologize. You might have a word or two in here that aren't the best. We try and keep things fairly PG-13, but
really, have you not heard Victor tonight?
Oh,
you're fine, Victor.
You're
fine. You're fine.
We have a disclaimer.
That's right. I broadcasted real big. I'm like, Vic's going to be on, so hold on to your bitches, people. That's what I said.
Again, I'm venting because of Jaws 2 getting not the fair share. You don't get a fair shake, Jaws 2. You know.
We love the fervor and we love the energy, Vic. So you're okay. So here we go. This is Carl.
I'm reminded of the story Jeff Kramer told me about Jaws 2, that they had to put like cones around his Mercedes to keep people from pissing on it. Yeah.
He insisted on sunbathing, and we would get notes from the lab saying, "Can you get Scheider out of the sun? He doesn't match the earlier footage. He's turning brown. He looks like a shoe." And he wouldn't, and he hated doing the movie. He only did it because he had agreed to by contract. They had him.
Yeah.
Contract. So
Hey,
he decided to, said, all right, I'll do it, but he didn't cooperate at all. And Victor Mirabelli asked, Victor's asking a lot of questions. The Hooper character dropped out of Jaws too because Dreyfuss said, fuck you, I'm doing Close Encounters.
I don't blame him.
I'm doing the Spielberg movie. I don't have to do Jaws.
And he was on the floor or whatever. He was on the.
Oh,
Wasn't that great?
oh,
Jeff Kramer. Jeff still gives me guff for using that quote in the book about Roy's Mercedes.
Does he really?
No. I tell you, one of the humblest, proudest moments of my life was doing a book signing out in L.A. and I was walking into the hotel and Carl was there with some people and I walked up to say hello and he said, "This is my friend Mike Smith."
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's right. We went to dinner. He wrote the foreword for the book.
Yeah.
He told me some great stories.
Why can't he come to Toronto? God, nobody comes to Toronto.
Poor guy.
Well, hey,
4.5.
Speaking of Jeff, I got a quick little clip of Jeff because that was my first time talking to someone live on the show from one of the movies, and let me tell you what, I'm a little bit nervous and a lot excited. So, just a quick little clip of Jeff here. There we go.
Murray, and I adored Murray. What a sweet man.
I love his story. I don't care how many times
Here,
I hear
kitty, here, kitty, and he's skunked. We're walking back to the hotel, and he wouldn't go to his room. We put him on a couch in the lobby. The next morning, that lobby stank. It was disgusting.
I love it.
Oh my God!
What the?
Question, Jeff. Is there truth to the fact that I think it was Murray kept gin in your dressing room? Is that true?
In my boot, kept the bottle of gin in Jaws 1. In Jaws 2, Murray would drink gin and milk.
Oh.
Gin and milk.
Oh my
Lord.
Wow. Sir, I think it was the only way you could get it down.
Wow. Gin and milk. That's like Elmer's glue and paint thinner. That's about. I mean, it can't taste any worse. I mean, really? Here.
Oh my
God! Put it in milk. No one's gonna know.
I don't think there's gonna be a song by Snoop Doggy Dogg going sipping on milk and gin.
Milk
and
Oh my gosh! Oh my God!
Wow!
So many good parts.
I remember that interview with Carl because I popped on and you and Jay had me come on for what the flip? So all of a sudden we had a 70s tour.
Sorry.
So anyway, came on and I asked him what it was like to work with Ringo Starr on Caveman.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And him being on the set on the original MASH movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
He's in that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He had just had heart surgery or something like that, and I had asked him, how he was doing and everything. Was he good? And he says, well, blah blah blah. I said, well, I'm a nurse. If you need something, I'll come take care of you.
That's awesome.
I like Carl's version, but at the time, Mike told me his version of the story about Roy Scheider staying out in the sun and how he was, he goes, you'll know this Roy's a lot darker than everyone else in that movie. And the people kept telling him, Roy, stay out of the sun. And Roy would go, ah!
Oh, wow. He didn't care. People, quick story. Roy was the only actor signed to a 3-picture deal after Jaws. And if you read the book, if you, a little shameless plug, if you read the book, I included because when the first version of the book came out, I got a lot of emails from people telling me that instead of talking to the kids, you should have tracked down Roy Scheider, and I would reply that I would need Whoopi Goldberg to do that because Roy died 7 years
ago. Yeah.
But I did find an interview that he did in New York with him where he talked about being in it. But Roy had a 3-picture deal. The first film he did was Sorcerer, and then he signed to play the role that Robert De Niro eventually played in The Deer Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
But during pre-production, they changed the script, and I have a copy of the original script. In the original version, it's the De Niro character that stays behind in Vietnam, and Nick comes home. And I think Roy thought that was a better. I mean, Walken won an Oscar for it, so obviously it was a great part. And he quit, but then Universal had him over a barrel, and they kept offering him crappy movies. I don't know. Jaws Goes to Mars, or
straight to drive-in stuff.
Gilligan's Island Escapes or something, but they offered him stuff because they had to offer him stuff that they knew he would turn down, and then they eventually said, if you make Jaws 2, we'll count it as 2 movies. So that's why he did it. But he was a lot of the adults he rubbed the wrong way, but to a person, all the kids. Say that he was professional and very kind to them and offered him advice, but he wasn't happy. Yeah.
Well, even Jeannot even said once they more or less went at it the one day, and it kind of cleared the air a little bit, and then they said he was good. He was very professional. Came in, did a good job. Took on more of an active role. It's almost like they needed to kind of break the ice there together before, Yeah.
Could have been because he didn't want Vernon Fields sitting on him again. So that's that was the fist fight, and David Brown pulled Jeannot away, and Vernon Fields grabbed Roy in a bear hug and sat on him. So
nice.
Wow. Rest in peace, Verno. Rest in peace.
That's definitely a Mike's fact right there.
This Sunday, Roy would be 92. So,
kidding. Wow.
Oh man.
Wow. Yeah.
And Michael, how old is Lorraine Gary? How old is she up there? Because they're like close to the movie Jaws.
Just had a birthday in August. I'm not sure of the actual age. Of course, you never ask a woman.
No, because they were great. I can't believe they did 2 movies. They were a great couple in Jaws. Spielberg got them too. That was good. That was a great Ellen Brody, and that's going to be you, JJ, come June. You got to dress up as Ellen Brody.
With my hair as curly as it is, I'll be Brooke. So.
Well. I got to say something. So we didn't get on last week. We were all going to dress up last week because it was Halloween and because we were doing the 5th. And I was going to try and do my best Ellen Brody. I had a wig and everything. But
that's hilarious.
So lucky for you guys, I wasn't able to fulfill that.
Whoa. What's your excuse for tonight? You could have done that tonight.
It's November because October 31st I can get away with it. November 7th, creepy. There's a big difference there. It's amazing what a week makes. November 7th, it's not a good thing. Yeah,
Halloween
really.
is funny. November, it's I don't want that man teaching my child ever again.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Please don't talk
that
about
is, excuse me, that is not to theater because didn't they in Greece? It was the men that just as the women. Theater professionals. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
What?
Right.
Okay.
Exactly
so
right. Yes.
It
is. Yes. It is something you have to be more aware of. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just as long as you have the right shade of wig.
That is hilarious. Oh my God.
What we got? Yes, Janie, you would make a great Brooke. There you go.
The hair.
Got the curls.
It's got the curls.
That's right.
Speaking of which,
Okay, JJ, does anyone want to play charades? Go, do that part.
Do what?
Remember, she says, "Does anybody?"
Oh, when she's sitting there in the bed, she goes, "Anybody want to play charades?"
No.
Look at that. Oh my God.
Speaking of Gigi, I believe we got a little message from her.
Nice
tonight.
segue.
Golly, I'm
Yeah.
bringing everybody in.
It is.
There you go.
Morgan and I played Brooke in Jaws 2. And I want to say happy birthday to Let's Talk Jaws Live.
Wow. Oh my God.
Back at
Yeah.
you.
She's
And
so beautiful.
I crushed on her the entire summer. Yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful lady.
You know, I have to brag a little bit on my wife. So when we were down in Tampa, and Mike, you remember, we'd come down in the morning. We were all staying at the same hotel. We'd come down in the morning, and it would be Jeff and Gigi, and Gary would be there, and Mike would be there, and I would usually get up, go out for a little workout or whatever. Jim would go out for a workout, and of all the people there, you know, being a Jaws nut, my wife definitely a Jaws fan, but at time through attrition only. She loves Jaws, but she's kind of forced into it at this point, you know. So of all the people, Gigi says, "What are you going to do?" And Jen says, "I'm going to go for a run." She goes, "Oh, give me your number. We're going to go for a run." We walk out. I said, "You're text buddies with Gigi Vorgan?
I know.
You're going to work out with Gigi Vorgan? Wait a second. How does that work?"
Wow.
Yeah, really cool.
Look at
Really
that.
cool.
Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
So,
Wow.
yeah. At any rate.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Love Gigi. Yeah. Hope she sees my friend request. She'll come around and say, a very nice person. Yeah, they all are. I mean, everyone that I've met, I have not met a person yet that was not just awesome, genuine, and easygoing, easy to talk to. You know, really.
Oh, if Keith Gordon comes in the show, oh my God, rating through the roof, because Keith Gordon would be a good one.
I'm trying. I've been
I
trying.
know. Now,
He's
Michael,
busy. He's a busy
Michael,
guy.
you bring in Richard Dreyfuss. Holy bleeping. That was just. That's it. We're going national. You bring in Rick. I mean, or Lorraine Gary. If you get her out of her retirement, wow, that'll just.
Well, we are going to do a little tribute here to Richard towards the end of the night. So just kind of a little heads up there, because his birthday was just recent. So we are going to do a little tribute to him. So yeah, absolutely. We'll be definitely. Yeah. And Keith Gordon. So I know that Shudder, one of the big guys from Shudder, is redoing Christine. Oh yeah.
No.
It's not maybe. It's in the works. And my question is, does anyone have any information? Is Keith going to have like a little cameo appearance in the movie? Does anyone know anything about it?
I haven't heard.
He
He doesn't do a lot of appearances. He started to do a couple shows he's shown up at, but he still works. He's
still busy. Yeah,
very in-demand director.
What shows, Michael, will we see his name? I want to see tell me a show you might see Keith Gordon's name direct TV. He's doing TV, right? Or is it play? What directing is he?
He did a lot of Homeland.
Wow.
He did a lot. Let me just double check so I'm giving the right information here.
Yeah, a lot of mainly production work. Yeah, he has an
I
actor.
was going to say, you could probably go to IMDb and find out.
Yeah.
Good for him. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, if you can get him on, that would have been nice. Most of the characters from Jaws 2, and again, oh boy, go
ahead.
I got a message from. I did a kind of a message trying to get people to at the show, and Ann Dusenberry hopefully will come on the show soon.
Oh, that would be great. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So since we're still talking about that in Jaws 2, I do have a little clip from somebody else from Jaws 2 from an old episode here. You guys want me to pull it up quick?
Please.
Here we go. Let me drag it in here for us. All right. And total surprise. I didn't let anyone know exactly who we were showing tonight. I just thought I'd try and grab a little bit of everything. So let me dig through my tons of clips here. Oh, there we go. And another awesome episode, by the way.
Pulled the Boston Whaler up to my boat. I got off the bow of the Boston Whaler. I stepped onto the seat,
Love this
which is
episode.
what you did, and the seat crumbled into 60,000 pieces because it was balsa wood, so that it would break.
Did you get hurt?
When the Soul Cat hit it. No, I just stepped through it under, and I saw this happen first day of filming, first shot of the first day of filming, and I went, oh my God, they were all in the camera barge. The cameras were all there. The lights are everywhere. And I said, I'm sorry. Sorry. I am sorry. I didn't. And Ted Grossman goes, oh, crap.
No, I didn't.
You have blown the first day of filming.
No, we did not.
Oh, my God. And the cameraman was like, oh, no, everything like this. And then I just was shriveling and shaking. They're going to fire me where I stand. I can't believe it. And there was this pause, and they just started, and I saw these smiles coming. Goes, and Teddy turns and goes, can we get another balsa wood seat, please?
Hey, gotcha. That's great. Timmy.
Victor, when you go to the vineyard next year, Tom lives there. You give that man a hug because he's the reason. He's the reason there's a book because he goaded, in a good way. Lou and I.
Yeah.
He was convinced. He was convinced nobody would ever buy a book on Jaws 2. Nobody cares about it. Why don't you do a little e-book? And and he also said, and Tom is the patron saint of this book. He also said, if I see you guys are serious, I'll give you all the help I can.
Tom, right on.
He was able to get us people that had flatly turned us down. And then I'd get an email, a couple days after, and Tom Dunlap suggested that I talk to you about blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Does he work as a journalist in Martha's Vineyard?
He works for the Gazette.
For the Gazette.
Yeah.
Oh, right on. Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah. He does this because Rick Vale, Pain Happy Bastard, is every time he goes to the vineyard, he never gets to meet Tom. And he does. When I was up there in 2021, he came to the bookstore. I was doing a signing with Edie, and Tom came by and talked for a while, and he left. And literally a minute later, Rick came around the corner. I said, "Oh, I miss Tom." He goes, "What?"
Unbelievable.
You guys are just he does. There's proof. There's proof, Rick, if you're watching. Tom Dunlap.
See?
Hey, we have a comment over on Facebook from our good friend over at the Fisherman's Secret, and that would be Andre, the author. Just popped in to say, hey, brilliant guys. Show's wonderful. Would love to hang out. It's getting a little late over here across the pond. Happy 5th anniversary. So thank you very much.
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat what? I didn't hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. So says brilliant. Would love to hang out, but a little too late over here on the island. Happy 5th anniversary.
Oh, go to bed.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
Sleep tight. Sleep tight.
We got Robert saying, I'm friends with Donna on Facebook, but she's not that active. For what it's worth, she was as great as Jackie. Yeah, Donna gets on from time to time. She was not doing as much for a little while. I know she had to get a new computer and stuff like that, but she still gets on.
I think that was meant for Donna Wilkes.
Oh, Donna
was it really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize. Sorry, wrong Donna.
No, I would love to see Donna Honig as Jackie. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I love that. Yeah, I tried to coax her on a couple times.
Yeah.
Well, let's do. Okay, so girl. Okay, so ladies, if you get on, I would be more than happy to be with you.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Wait a minute, whose birthday?
Whose birthday?
It's our birthday. The show's birthday. That was one year.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, did we miss?
Well, I missed something there.
I know.
Oh wow. 5 years worth.
You gave me a coronary.
Our good buddy Matt is on. Happy anniversary, gang. I'll
Yeah.
dance in the spot with my nose in the sky, a la Charlie Brown. Should be celebration.
All right, on.
Yeah. Matt, another very good friend of the show. Often comes on, helps out. Yeah. Great stuff.
Oh, man.
We still do that. We go to the Hallmark store and we go to
Uh-huh.
the musical cards and we push like 5 of them at once, and then we do the Charlie Brown dance.
The Charlie Brown dance.
So they make us leave. Yeah. We went out to dinner once for our anniversary, and they had a jazz trio, and they were taking requests. And I said, "Can you play Linus and Lucy's theme?"
I
And
love
he
it.
did. He did.
Did he really?
I love it.
Very good.
Wow.
That's absolutely hilarious. And you know, being a teacher, I will forever, ever carry around the subconscious idea that when I'm talking, the kids hear a muffled saxophone. I mean, honestly, you look at them sometimes and they're like, you're like,
Yes, Mr. Jones Snoopy did eat my homework. I don't know what the dog did to Lucy, but okay.
Saw a comic strip of a drive-through, the menu with the speaker box and the wonk, and it said Charlie Brown's teacher's summer job.
Oh, perfect.
oh man. Yeah. Hey, I gotta pull up. Another clip. A very good friend of the show kicked over to us today. If you don't mind, just a quick thanks, and that is from one of the shows that we are one of the pages that we are very, very close with, and that is our good friend Martin over at Amity Jaws Group. So let me pull him in here real quick.
From the Amity Jaws Group. Just wanting to congratulate our friends over at Let's Talk Jaws Live on 5 years anniversary. Massive congratulations to my good friends Nate, Michael, and Janie. You guys are doing fantastic things over there. I've been a guest a couple of times, and I've been lucky enough to meet you guys a couple of times. And I'm rocking the Buster Brown shirt that Nate sent me, or Nate gave me a SharkCon this year. Good story behind that, if you ever have the time. But appreciate it, guys. You guys are doing great work. Congratulations on 5 years. And here's to 5 more. Take care. Yep. And as you know, amity means friendship.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep.
And so if you don't know the story behind the Buster Brown, so Martin was on the last time. And to be honest with you, I was so glad that this happened, because the first time that Martin was on, I put my foot in my mouth big time. Do you remember that at all, Mike? So we had Martin on, and you know what? I might even have that. We had Martin on, and Martin comes on, Amity Jaws Group, and what do? Of course, I'm the rookie, and thank God no one hates me for it, but I come out and say, "Oh, the Daily Jaws. I look at your stuff all the time." And I'll tell you what, I tell you what, he was very gracious about it. I didn't get beat up for it too much beyond beating myself up. In fact, I have it here real quick. I got to pull this up. Here we go.
Ouch.
This is myself meeting Martin. So good guy.
Very cool to have you on. So you're officially cursing the show here. We haven't delved down to this since I started helping out. So very glad to have you on.
Glad to be here, and thank you for the invitation. You know, Michael and I know each other a little bit, and Nate's nice to make your acquaintance.
Absolutely. Very nice to meet you. I definitely seen you, heard you talk a couple times, and big fan of the Daily Jaws and what you guys do.
Well, we're actually Amity Jaws Group. Michael makes that mistake because I think me and Ross are both English, but we're actually the Amity Jaws Group.
Yes. The first time I did Amity Jaws Group, I did a Q&A, and I kept calling Martin Ross. It wasn't until like the third time when I caught it, and he was very kind. He didn't yell at me or call me a wanker or anything like that.
Wow. Ouch.
Great guy, very gracious, and Mike was trying to dig me out of the hole, so it worked out really good. So,
okay,
Martin, I got to sound.
I never did that, Martin. When I met you, baby.
Martin, I got a sound clip just for you, Martin. This one's for you.
Damn it, Martin.
Oh, wait. Oh, come on. It didn't work. Hold on. I got to bring it up. Hold on. We got it here. It's just a real quick way.
Damn it, Martin.
Love it.
I know six English Jaws fans. The two Marks, Eddie McCormick, John Trainer, Ross, and Martin. So, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that was my first time on the show that we had a guest. Martin was the first guest, and so
wow.
Luckily, he's a good sport. So, and the story behind the shirt, Mike, do you remember what he said on the shirt? So, he said when he was a kid and they watched Jaws, being over in England, they didn't know what Buster Browns were. They didn't know that they were shoes or whatever.
I didn't know what they were.
And so they thought they were slang, and they thought Buster Brown meant hang you up by your balls. That's what they thought they meant. Oh my gosh, we were falling out dying, and I was like, I completely redeemed myself. The first time we had done. And so that's what he thought it meant. So the whole rest of the time going, your nickname's going to be Buster Brown from now on, right, guy? And so we went down to Tampa, and listen, it wasn't an hour after we got done with the show that night. I was scouring the internet trying to find a Buster Brown T-shirt that I could take down to Tampa. I knew then that I had to show up with that thing, and so we gave it to Martin when we saw Martin down in Tampa, and he wore it the next day. So real good sport. Great guy.
Nice.
Wow.
Great guy. Yeah. Hey, Donna Honig is on over on Facebook. She's saying, "Hey, I'm here." So hello, Donna. Wave to Donna.
Bring her on. Get on there. She's the queen. Get the queen in here.
Love Julie.
Great to have Donna on.
That's the fairy Jaws mother.
Yep.
She is. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, this is pretty good. Look, open mouth and shirt shark fit. That's pretty close to what it is. Yep, that's exactly what that is. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Robert's saying, I still stand with Jay looks a bit like Ann Dusenberry. She even did a Tina impression when I made my debut on the live stream. Yeah, she did a lot of impressions. She did.
Yeah,
she would come on. She would come on in costume and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Ellen Brody. She did the
yes.
The
bandana. She'd have the bandana handkerchief.
The flappy hat. The Ellen Brody hat.
Yeah.
She said, dress up like Ellen one day, and I did.
Yeah.
And I had on the hoop earring. She goes, "Oh my God, I love it!" And she posted pictures of me all over the place.
Yeah, Matt saying Miss J. Yeah, we all hope she's doing well, buddy.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You should hang that Buster Brown, that person who did that to Jay. He deserves to be hung up by his Buster Brown. Damn.
So I'm feeling like I'm overriding things. What were some of your favorite episodes, guys? What were some of your favorite guests? Some of your favorite episodes? What do you got? Anyone? Anything stand out?
Gary, obviously.
Gary was great.
Gigi, Billy,
See?
Carl. Kevin Pike was fun. Kevin Pike was great because he makes films, he makes stuff, and we were like 10 minutes late getting on because he adjusted. He had Jay and I adjust our lights just right. So his episode looks like
he's one for detail.
Shot it. It's everything's perfect and the shadows are just right.
Yeah, he's one for detail.
John Hancock.
Yes, John.
Hancock was a great show. Yes, it was. Oh man,
he was
gracious.
A nice man. His Dorothy, his wife. When I did the book, I reached out to them. And I expected a no because he never really talked about his experiences on Jaws 2. But we were going up to Chicago to see my mom for Thanksgiving, and he invited me over to his farm in Indiana. And I sat at their kitchen table, and Dorothy made cookies, and we talked forever. And I was just like, such great, decent people that, I'm coming into your house and I'm asking you, which is probably the worst moment of your career, because I'm sure he did some great stuff afterwards, but I'm sure his career was diminished because he's always known in the back of people's minds as the guy that got fired from Jaws 2.
Yeah.
David Elliott was fun.
Great. Yes.
John Dukakis, like the fourth anniversary of John Dukakis' show. It's had, Michael Hayden.
See, it was just so many, but thank you for bringing them on. Jesus, who would thought would come on, and it gets bigger and bigger. And
thanks to them, because
it's
they make, I just sit here and throw out the occasional one liner, but the show is about them for the fans.
Well, that's what I was going to say, and I think that we kind of, and actually it was Jeff Kramer that said that he was happy to be on our show because we made it feel comfortable. We make them feel comfortable. They are, and we just talk and we BS, and we don't treat them as like, oh my God, you're so and so, you're Ann or you're David or you're Carl, and we make them feel comfortable because we talk about their careers, and that's what we're interested in. And I like that fact that we can just sit down, like Mike said, at somebody's kitchen table eating cookies. And we want to keep bringing that on, I think.
We try to keep it Jaws centric, but we also get other stuff, because I'm sure I'm sure Jeff Kramer's tired of talking about Jaws.
Yeah,
sure.
He loves talking, but when you say, hey, you're the only guy, you and your partner are the only guy to ever win the Emmy the same year for best comedy and best drama.
Right.
What'd that feel like?
Hey, we got a good friend we haven't heard from in a while, who just jumped on Facebook and is saying, hey guys, it's been a while. Connor Chaney's on. Hey Connor.
Yeah, hey.
Connor, wow.
Yeah. Hey bud.
Good to hear from you, buddy. Very cool. Yeah.
Welcome.
Thanks for jumping on, man.
Yeah, very nice. Awesome.
And I have to say thank you. I just want to say thank you. Yeah, thank you for bringing this to 90 minutes. Because you just let it flow. Look at that, like keep it going. I remember that we had a Saturday edition. Thank you to Mike and Jay. It was a great special Saturday, which was great. Thank you also, Nate. The movie ones. Hope we do some more movies on Saturdays. Yeah. And I know that everybody has a life, and I get it, but it just flows, and I love it. And again, wintertime, you have to save me in winter, because it's a very rough winter here in Toronto. So if it's like blizzard, 30 centimeters or whatever, 40, I want to be cooked up right here with the popcorn and rock and roll. So thank you.
Well, you're too.
Oh yes, yes.
And we are trying to do some different things, and experiment. And so that whole Saturday movie thing, kind of in the vein of what we've been doing, we're going to continue that. I have a couple prospects for sometime here around the end of November, and we definitely have one set up for around the Christmas holiday. And I've got at least one or two for come winter. So keep your eyes and ears out there for some fun Saturday showings. And honestly, to me, the real fun of it, definitely sitting and watching a movie, but it's having interaction of people coming on and pulling up the comments. And that just makes it so much more fun. Yeah, it really does. Yeah.
This is
incredible.
Great.
And no more political commercials for at least the next 4
years.
Oh God! Why we have to do that?
You know what? I think I figured out around that. By the way, I apologize for that. That was insane. That was.
It's over now. 4 years. Oh God, help me.
Please. No.
Let's just leave that right where it lies. That's right.
Throw him, who, to Bruce. Let Bruce take care of him.
Yeah. Although Mike started a post on back in the day. I think you saw. I said, "Yeah, we all need a little cheering up. Post the funniest movie line." That was good, Mike. That was it. Yeah, I like that.
My line, John. You know where that line from? My line from Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. There's a part where a guy tells Steve Martin, "Stay away from my daughter. You don't call her, you don't write her, you don't have any contact with her at all." And Steve Martin deadpans into the camera. "Can I still use her underwear to make soup?"
Oh, is that what that's from? Is that what that's from?
Matt and I saw that at Horizon Park, and we laughed so loud and so long that the manager throw us out.
Oh God!
Because we'd stop and then the movie would go on, and then we'd look at each other, and go like that. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. How did that make it through the censors? Holy Moses! Wow.
My favorite line from that movie is, "I haven't seen a body like that since the case of the dead girl with the big tits."
Cleaning woman. Cleaning woman.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hey guys, we got so Connor's chiming back in saying he's finally got a Friday off, so he can stay up and join us. So Connor, maybe we'll start to see some more of these shows, and if not, hop on YouTube and catch them. Yeah, very cool. And we got another close friend that is constantly a source of incredible visuals and is always putting things up and has his own page. And that's James Lovato. You guys have got to know that name.
Oh yeah, Jimmy
Lovato.
Yeah.
Jimmy shot us a nice little thank you here as well. Let me pull him up real quick, guys.
Jaws Live. Thanks for all the fun memories on the show, being
Great
supportive of my group, Jaws Paradise, and being so fun on your guys' on your guys' show with all your fun guests and everything and all the fun stories Mike bring. Have a great day.
Aww.
Very cool.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy blows me away every time I come. Every time you get on and he's got a new one up. You know, it's like sometimes a couple times a week, at least every week, but sometimes a couple times a week. So yeah.
Oh God. Like you said, the Jaws family, it gets bigger and bigger, and so many pages.
That's what it is. It's truly what it is. Yeah.
But also a shout out to Federico Elaine, who did those great drawings for Mike for Jaws 2 book when he passed away 2 years ago. 51 years old. Like, oh my God, the talent that man had. I wish he was on that show. I wish he was alive to be on it, because I could not believe the talent that man had. I kept all his drawings and everything. I have my own little memories of him, but boy, wow. And I'm glad that what he did, Bob's Death, holy, color and black and white.
Yes.
Holy Moses.
Yes.
Oh, I wish he was on the show. He would have just blown everybody away with his talent. So wherever you are, Federico, that was great. So, he was one. Oh, see, that's what I mean. Again, Jaws 2. Don't have to say anymore. You know,
one more time.
Jaws 2.
Beetlejuice.
Say it 3 times. There you go. Well,
and, it's like saying Beetlejuice. I mean, what are you doing?
I've got a mess of stuff here yet, but to be honest with you, we're kind of, I don't know, we're about like an hour and 25 minutes in. Should we do a little dedication to Richard Dreyfuss and maybe throw something else on the end there?
Yeah,
let's do a little dedication. I actually have a little dedication video, and I can't take credit for this. I was going to try and put together some slides of pictures from all the different movies, not just from Jaws, for him. And lo and behold, I stepped in crap, because here somebody put one together. I wish I could tell you who the name was, but this is not my work. Somebody was brilliant enough to do this, and so I'm just going to pull that in and just have it muted, so just have it kind of in the background here, so we can kind of talk as we're going through.
So before you do that, I have to say I'm glad I did come on tonight. I probably won't be on here for a little while, but I'm glad I did. I know, and I have my reasons, but I'm glad I was here so I could see Victor for the first time, and that he's having a blast, because that's what this is about.
Yeah, it is.
That's Monster. We can say we saw him.
Bigfoot's real, baby. That's right. We got it.
I was trying to be really nice, and then boom, sorry.
No, bring it on.
That's the way it normally goes, though, isn't it? Right?
No, bring it on.
You know how
It'd be
this
great.
with me and Nate and Mike and John. I mean, seriously.
And for fans that don't know, last week's show we had to cancel, but that was Richard's birthday. He was October 29th, so this was kind of for a birthday celebration we were doing for him. So
Yeah.
Oh.
And Janie, by the way, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Love that you hop
Great to
on with
have
us.
You're awesome. You're awesome.
Got a
Mwah.
lot of people here to think an
Yeah.
awful lot of you, kiddo.
Oh.
I know.
Don't
I
ever
know.
forget that.
I know. I will.
Come back when you can, Laura. Come back.
I
please.
will. I will. I promise.
Oh man. It's almost.
All right. I am just
So
gonna.
other than that, happy birthday, Richard.
Yes.
Hey, Duddy Crab. Yeah.
American Graffiti.
Yeah.
Close Encounters. Let's name Richard's movie.
Oh. There's Close Encounters. Yeah. Close Encounters.
It means something.
That's an
Love
interesting shot there. Yeah, I remember seeing him with just a heavy mustache.
Look at that. Oh, look at the big tree. Oh man.
Iconic.
Jesus Murphy.
Robert Sain's going to see him next
What?
week. Very nice. And
Wow, he used to come to Toronto. Oh, is there a picture with him and Terry Garr because she passed away? Oh man.
Yeah, she passed away last week too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Christ.
Yeah, you believe that? Yeah.
Oh, the Goodbye Girl. Oh,
what a great
man.
book. Yes.
Marsha Mason.
See, oh,
Yep.
oh, the 70s. Why are you doing this to me, Nate? I'm dying here. Oh man, look at that. Youngest Best Actor until Adrian Brody. There you go.
I always say Adrian Brody beat him by a nose.
Oh!
There it goes.
Oh.
Right back in the gutter.
Nice. That's a good one. He doesn't deserve it. Bullshit. Whoa. Ooh, who did he kill there? Oh my God.
And I tell you,
Oh,
I've
gee.
been finding myself going back and seeing
Oh.
more of his later performances, like in W, and there was a film that he did on Netflix just like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah,
It was
Or him and Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase,
Yeah.
where they were kind of like out of retirement comedian. Yeah, I mean, really good stuff. Very good stuff. Yes.
I liked him in The American President with I think that's what it was called, with Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm Bob Rivskin,
Yeah.
and I'm running.
Yeah.
Oh
I liked
my
him in
God.
Michael
The
Douglas,
Apprenticeship.
I'm Andrew Shepard, and I am the president. I'm like, yes.
And again, a shout out to Richard Drey. He was great in The Apprenticeship of Duddy Kravitz. I have the DVD. I bought the 50th anniversary. He did not suck. He was great. What is he talking about? I mean, I don't know.
It's a self-confidence thing, you know.
Yeah.
Man,
It really is.
It was
Connor
a great
Stan,
play.
Lost in Yonkers is another good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Dr.
yeah.
Yonkers is
Yeah.
excellent. Yes.
Yes, very much so.
That is
And,
a great movie.
Do you have What About Bob? Because he was great.
I think there was one mix. Yeah, one about Bob. Obviously, Mr. Holland's Opus. Even listen,
He was great.
his voice in Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Even
Yes.
though he
Yeah.
didn't appear until the last
Yeah.
20 seconds of the movie.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
voice was just it was like the voice everyone
Yeah.
could have in their head. You know.
He did a movie with
Always.
Holly Hunter
Yeah.
called Once
Yeah,
Around
always.
that he is
Once Around?
brilliant in.
Glenn Close.
Glenn Close, he did. I saw him on Broadway with Glenn Close and Gene
Wow.
Hackman in Death of the
Holy-
Meat.
Oh, really?
Damn. Oh.
Yeah.
But man, those 3 years, 77, 75, 77, 78. Wow, he was on a roll. What did he do after The Goodbye Girl and other? What did Dreyfuss do to the 80s? He always just disappeared.
No,
I don't-
he did a cop film with Emilio
Paul Mazursky
Estevez.
stuff,
He did,
Down and Out in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Moon
That
over
was
the
80s.
Parador.
Yeah.
What was the one he did where he was a writer or private investigator, drove a Volkswagen Bug, and ended
Oh,
up
Big Fix.
Big fix. Big
Big
fix.
Fi- Yep.
Saw that at the
Yep.
Austin.
It's,
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
it
What
was
was
so
the one
great.
with him and what was the one with him and Emilio Estevez?
Stakeout.
Takeout.
Stakeout.
And
That's
and
what he says.
sequel.
They're doing movie quotes, and he says, I don't know what he said. Something
Oh,
about
you're,
not
you're
being-
gonna need a bigger boat.
yeah, you're gonna need a bigger boat. He goes like, no, I don't know it, or something like that. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Close it off.
Oh
yeah, great stuff.
man. What a legend.
I want to say the one that I really cried the most with him was probably Mr. Holland's Opus.
Yes.
When he
oh my gosh.
when he signs when he signs to his son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a wow.
He's good. He's great in everything.
Yeah. You know,
I did a thing about Bob quote for my kids this morning. So something happened. It's a long story, but basically I just turned to Miles and went, "You see."
So let me ask you, Mike, since we're talking about Richard, because I know my favorite reaction with him. What is the one that stands out with you with Richard? That's your all-time favorite. That is hilarious. You know.
Personally, or just in a film, or
personally?
Personally, the most exciting moment for me with Richard, well, when I did the Q&A with him, and it was funny because I chased him for 7 years for the Jaws 2 book.
Oh, nice.
For the Jaws 2 book, and I never got a no. I talked to his assistant every couple of weeks. He's going to try to fit it in. He's going to try to. I never got a chance to talk to him. And then 2 years later, I'm doing his Q&A. I'm sitting in a room with him for an hour. Just rattled off a million Jaws 2 questions.
Right.
This is a great picture. In the fan club days, I had a group of snapshots of Richard in the early 70s, reading scripts and stuff that if you were in the fan club, you got copies of. And when I did the Hollywood show, and it's funny because my lanyard said celebrity. I was like the least celebrity there. But
Not to us, but that's
I brought
okay.
those pictures back to Richard, and I gave them to him. And he just looked at him, and he was very, very, I think he was moved. He enjoyed them. But my favorite moment is when we saw him in SharkCon, and then I flew home, and I'm coming home from the airport, and my phone rings, and the call.
No.
And I look at it, and it's his wife. And hello?
What?
And she goes, I'm sorry we didn't get to say goodbye. We were going to take you to dinner, blah, 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 blah. And I said, that's great. It was great seeing you guys again. Richard means, I don't think Richard knows how much he's an influence he's had on my life. And then I hear that all the time. How have I influenced your life? You like my movies? And I said, Richard, I was 15 years old. My parents just got divorced. I moved to Florida. And then all of a sudden, I'm helping run your fan club.
Yeah.
And I got to meet you in Baltimore when you're on the set of Tin Man. I said, you've always been a part of my life. And I said, I am proud to be your friend. And I said, and he goes, well, we are friends. I said, well, I've talked to Cindy Williams and Candy Clark. I said, I want to be a Ricky friend because they call him Ricky.
Ricky, yeah.
He said, so that's my favorite.
I remember I was going to say, because that's probably my favorite. Mine came when we were at Tampa at SharkCon as well. And he asked, I went to go get my things signed before I sat with you at your booth. And I had a shark tooth. I have a replica of the shot glass shark tooth. And I had him sign it. And he said, and I said to him, I said, because of Hooper, I started studying marine biology. I would have been a marine biologist. I would have been at the University of Florida, gone through it, but with my dad being ill, I didn't go.
Oh.
And so he said, his glasses, how he does. He's got that glasses and he does this, right? That look. And he says, so you mean to tell me if I eat that sushi today? I said, if you eat that sushi right now, I've waited 40 years to meet you. Don't you dare do that because I'm a nurse and I will make sure you are here to sign my thing.
Right there, Coach JJ. Yeah.
I've waited for 40 years for you. He looks at his I think his assistant. I can't remember what her name is, but looks at her assistant and he goes, I like her.
JJ.
I like her. And I said, that's it. I'm done. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed in the corners there's 2 pictures from the Q&A. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I tried to sneak him in there for you, Mike.
And I think later on that day, actually, I was sitting at the booth, and he went to lunch, and he came back, and he snuck behind me. He snuck behind me. Mike was there. He snuck behind me, and he looked over my shoulder and says, "Is this where we get the Richard Dreyfuss autographs?" And I looked at her and went, "Hell yeah!"
Oh, nice, beautiful.
A great, beautiful man, a great man. I'm like I said, I am honored. I am honored that he called me friend.
It was great to see him in Toronto, 2017. The lineup for Richard Dreyfuss was enormous. Him and Meatloaf next to each other. What a moment in 2017.
What a 70s show that was.
What a combination.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And it was great. Them two, wow. Yeah, it was the cast of the Rocky Horror Picture Show and Richard Dreyfuss. Everybody else was like, who the hell is this person or whatever. They came to see Marvin O'Day and Richard friggin' Dreyfuss. And there you go.
They both came out in 75, Jaws and Rocky.
Yeah.
So, Rocky Horror.
See? Mm-hmm. I got enough. Toronto, there's fans. We are here. We exist. For Christ's sakes, get over here. Oh my God! I don't know.
If anybody is watching, will you please? This man is pleading with you guys. Do something.
Forget about the exchange rate. You don't.
Our money's good. You Americans, your money's good here. 83 cents. Shop, buy food. We have cable. You can watch your freaking American channels.
I was just talking to Jamie Sanders yesterday. According to that, it's only worth about 65 cents right now, from what he was telling me yesterday.
Because of the dollar,
the kids.
Supposedly it's dropping. Yeah. I was talking to Jamie yesterday. We were just kind of back and forth in chat, and Jamie, another amazing individual, another part of the Jaws family.
That's right, Oshawa. He's up there.
Yeah. Just an incredible guy. I got to give him a shout out.
Shatner. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Hey! He's the best Star Trek. He's Kirk. Always will be Captain Kirk. Always. I don't care. That's right.
Hey, see this? This is my sleeve. You know what's on the end of there? Victor's feelings on the end of my sleeve right there. Sorry, Vic. You know what? I really don't mean to haze you, but buddy, listen. You've been one of those guys that every single week, I can only count once or twice that you weren't there. And so many times we would, Janie and I, or we would egg you on, and we're going to get you on here next week, and here you are. So pretty cool. This is full circle.
Number one fan right there, center square. There you go.
Well, like I said, thank you to Michael. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to Jay again, wherever you are. But this, again, it's an institution. And I swear to God, this is going to get bigger and bigger. And I just can't wait for July or June 2025. It is going to be massive. We're going to go live. And I swear to God, we're going to choke you two if we don't go live to Martha's Vineyard right there on South Beach doing this show. It's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. And I want to tell you right now, shout out, we're going to go to finally, because I know Michael's going to kick my ass. I'll finally get to that restaurant. See, the Wharf. I've been there twice. And I'm the only idiot to go to Martha's Vineyard twice and pass by the Wharf, because I can't wait to finally see Jeffrey, the real Jeffrey Voorhees. And I want to be there. We're all going to sing, show me the way to go home. And we're going to go live right there, because you were there, Mike. That's one of the best footages you ever brought to the show or on your site. That was incredible. People singing right there at the Wharf. And that's what I'm waiting for. So please, Michael, if you're going to come up with some info, please bring it on board, because
I certainly will.
We will.
We're all saving our monies, boy. We got the credit cards ready. Some of
us are working overtime.
I know. Remember, we're paying Canadian dollars in American, so I got to go a little bit more than that. So, because I'm going to take a train or a bus to get down to Save. And Donna says we're going to flood her house, live in the basement. I don't care. And we're all going to go to Donna's house, and that's going to be great. But This was great. 5 years going to go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Thank again, Michael.
You and fans like you, Mark and Connor, Milosh and Sonia and Robert.
We need it. It's the 70s. I wish there was a time warp. I just want to go back to August the 27th, 1978. 11 years old in the theater watching Jaws 2 with Piranha, with Corbett Summer. I could not believe what a joy that was, a triple like that for an 11-year-old kid like me. And then the next day, I still cannot believe Robert Shaw dies. I cannot believe that Monday. Because wow. Oh, yes, the fan club. Oh, yeah.
Matt and I are coming out of like our umpteenth screening of Grease. And we see a guy reading a newspaper, and we just see the fold, and it says Jaws star dies, and we run over there, and we might have just snatched it out of his hand. I don't know, but we looked at it, and it was Robert Shaw. And
Unbelievable.
And I went home, and when I got home, there was an envelope on my bed, and inside was the autograph paper from Robert Shaw that I'd written away for 2 years before.
Wow.
Oh,
boy.
That was serendipitous, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That right there was,
You want to talk about bookends for summer? I think you people remember this. Do you remember Robert, the Hogan's Heroes? He died June 29th in Arizona. Yes. And exactly the end of summer, Robert Shaw dies. Those are the two deaths of the summer of 78 that I could not believe. But wow, that was a hell of a summer of 78. But the 70s. That's all I could say. Don't forget about the 80s. The 90s was okay. I'm going to go watch Oasis here in Toronto next year. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg. But Jaws, thank you to everybody for bringing the show.
There's a great line. Ed Helms delivers a great line in the last episode of The Office. And he says, I wish we knew we were in the good old days when we were in them. Something like that. Nate's an
that's
office.
true.
I might be quoting it wrong, but basically, I wish we knew then that we were making the memories that we talk about now.
Yeah. Oh God.
Complete hindsight, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, it's just about that time. I've got one thing I want to show just before we go out, and I think just kind of brings us in as a community real quick. And this is something that became relevant about a year or so ago. And, this whole thing just goes way beyond us. We're talking about a lot of people. We're talking about a neighborhood of like 100,000 people that have this connection amongst all these pages, all these websites, all the people. I mean, I wish I could sit here and run down a name list, but number one, I wouldn't do it justice. Number two, we'd all be here for quite a while. You're talking about a lot of people that are on some daily, some once a week, some just check in here and there to catch things. Some people post things. Some just get on like to read, which is a lot of what I do. But it's become, just an amazing community over the years. And there's no signs of it slowing down as we're coming into the 50th. Nope. It's getting bigger. It really is. It's getting bigger. And that being said, don't be afraid to pass that on to some of your friends. Get some fresh blood in there. I have a 20-year-old son who loves it. Jaws and Jaws 2 posters hang up in his room to this day.
That's parenting done right.
That's good.
Yes.
That's dad rule number one, because I said so. That's what that is.
Wow.
There's a lot of people and a lot of pages and a lot of time and devotion that goes into what we get to sit back and really enjoy the fruits of it. And there's a lot of thanks to go out to an awful lot of people. And I just wanted to kind of put that out there. So.
No, thank you.
We have one more congratulatory video, I believe.
I think we.
Do we really?
Hold on a second here. Let me take a look, Mark.
If it's here. That's just Lorraine Gary or someone. Oh my God, I would faint.
Let's see which one. Which one did I not show?
Let's see. Save the best for last.
Do you have Ross's?
Oh, the Daily Jaws.
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh, from
Hold on.
across
I
the
gotta
pond.
pull his up. I'm gonna have to pull his up out of the clip there, Mike.
Everybody thought it was Richard Dreyfuss, didn't you?
I was kind of hoping, yes. I was kind of hoping he did someone, yes.
Maybe for the.
Hey guys, it's Ross over at the Daily Jaws. Bruce and I just wanted to wish you all over at Let's Talk Jaws Live a very happy 5th birthday. We drink to your legs, don't we?
We definitely want to thank Ross too for his constant support.
Yes. Oh yeah.
And with his site, Daily Jaws, absolutely amazing. Yes. Okay.
All right.
Well,
oh, this is great. 5 going on 6. I can't wait for the 10th anniversary. It's going to be great. Oh man. Oh yeah. But next July, whoever, if someone's not there, they have no idea what they're going to be missing on that beach. It's going to, and again, the wharf. If I remember, you're a nurse, JJ, so you better put every single. If I'm sick, you come to Toronto, put me in some medical, I don't know, inducement or whatever. You got to get me to Martha's Vineyard, okay?
Hey, you know what Janie does for a living, right?
Yeah, nurse.
Okay, so between that and one of the most popular YouTube videos in the last 6 months, as quoted from the video, you want to go home? You want to get out of work? Just got to shit your pants. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Tell me you've seen that video.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on.
They do not call me G.I. Jane for nothing. And I'm in my head.
Oh, okay. There's a
big gloves.
Okay.
I have been a gastroenterology nurse for almost 20 years.
Oh, that's what I call a shitty situation.
Exactly. But I've dealt with enough crap. I turned it into a career.
There you go.
Oh, man.
The only friend I wear that wears hip waders and doesn't go fishing.
Well,
that's a good one.
I'll say tonight, though, but I have been very proud. I've been trained very well by very great doctors. And one of them was a naval doctor that took care of Ronald Reagan during his colon cancer.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I'm up there. I'm not bragging, but I've had very good training, and I'm very lucky for it. So I'm still not shaving my head.
No, God, I hope not.
Because you guys like the curls.
Oh, yes. Yes. And the legs. Yep.
Hey, a
Wear those clothes.
Big thank you to everyone who gets on, whether you watch us live, whether you get on YouTube, watch us, whether you go back and catch the other ones. A big thanks to all of our friends. A big thanks to all you guys here,
everybody
tonight. Love you guys. You know,
thanks everybody.
We
appreciate it.
Straight from the heart with that stuff. And as we always do, as is the
hands up
thing, we're gonna do fins
I gotta
up.
I gotta do the half once I'm holding my phone.
We're gonna have Quinn take us out here, guys. So all right, here we go.
Next week.
Farewell and adieu to you, fair Spanish lady. Farewell and adieu, you Spain. For we've received orders to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.
Oh, Robert Shaw, no Academy Award. What is wrong with this picture? That's all I can say. What is wrong?
All right,
Robert,
guys.
wherever you are. That's all.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.